you see the skin? Do you see how it's glowing? Calendula speaks for itself. Calendula speaks for itself. I'm just saying. Hey, it's Trina, and welcome to my garden where faith and flowers blossom. I'm just so sick of the devil. These gnats. There's a gnat like right near my eye. Like, are you kidding me? Why are you that close to me? Crazy. You just like want to die. No survival instincts. Zero. Paris. Okay. Whew, let's start again. Take two. Hey guys, it's Trina and welcome to my garden where faith and flowers blossom. So on today's herb talk, we're going to be talking about the amazing herb Calendula. Now calendula is such a great herb. There's so many, it's mainly known for its skin benefits, right? So the description of calendula, its flowers are yellow, orange, or pink. The flowers is what's really used for the medicine, which is good. So you don't have to take a shovel to your garden. You just got to take some scissors and snip the flowers off, right? It's kind of like a yearly herb. In winter, it slows down if your winter has like snow. But if you live in like states where it's like Florida and it's just like cold but no snow, it should be good, right? Calendula is an antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory, anti-parasitic, and antibiotic, and antidepressant. You guys, that's a lot of antis, but wow, it's just an amazing herb. It's also soothing internally and externally, right? It helps relax the muscles. It soothes sore throats. You can use it as a tincture to soothe your sore throat. For women, it actually eases menstrual pain. So let's get into the skin benefits because that's what the herb is really known for. It's good for shingles, cold sores, chickenpox, and eczema. That's why it's commonly used in salves, skin creams, and infused oils. It's known to boost collagen production, which, you know, keeps the skin from aging so quickly. It's excellent for diaper rashes. And later on, I'm going to tell you a little science experiment that happened with diaper rashes. That's pretty cool. It's great for fungal infections. You can create a skin cream for dryness. I have really dry hands, so it's really good as like a moisturizer to help with like any type of dryness you have. So you can put it on sunburns. That's going to help with that. And it's safe to use in cosmetics. So if you're making your own natural cosmetics, calendula is definitely the herb that you want to infuse with whatever you're making. So you can also make a calendula tea because calendula is actually really detoxifying. I have a lymphatic drainage tea on my website, trinasgarden.company.site, and one of the ingredients is calendula because it's really good at detoxifying lymphatic system in your body, do its thing, right? So the lymphatic system is here to expel waste and extra fluids and things like that. So calendula is really good with that, and that's why I have that calendula in that tea. But you can go ahead and get you some if you are looking to help drain your lymphatic system, okay? You can also make a tea with calendula and then use it as a poultice. After you make the tea and like let it steep and things like that, you can put it on like a cloth and then put it on whatever the affected area on your skin, okay? Also, you can eat them. Literally, you can just eat them raw. So you can just pick them and just eat them. But, you know, I always tend to wash the things that I pick with baking soda. But you can throw it in soups and salads. It's pretty tasty. It tastes kind of sweet. You can also bake a cake with them in breads and pastries. You can bake the calendula flower in it, or you can also put it on top of the cake and make it look beautiful and things like that. It's really good for like decorations. Do not use if you're pregnant because of how it works in the uterus. It could result in a possible miscarriage. Avoid if you're on diabetes medication, okay? It is best to use herbs when you're off of the medication, okay? Because you got to be careful with taking herbs and medication. Sometimes they'll interact with each other. And do not use if you're allergic to calendula. So we're gonna get into the wound healing part. So it accelerates healing in wounds, in cuts, bruises, burns. It kills the bugs like infection. It decreases the inflammation. You say your wound is inflamed, calendula is really going to help with that, and it's really good for any kind of infection that you get. This herb will straighten you out. So here are the articles that I read, which was fascinating. So calendula and C-sections. It's a calendula ointment versus a control group, right? So I'm pretty sure the control group was just whatever they give you in the hospital that they typically use for C-sections to help you heal, right? And 36 women in each group using a calendula ointment. They applied it every 12 hours for 10 days. People using the calendula ointment had an increase in healing compared to those giving the standard hospital routine. Isn't that amazing? if you have a C-section, definitely know an herbalist. Hi, I'm an herbalist. And get you some calendula salve and use it for that C-section scar, because it works better than the standard whatever they give you in the hospital, you know, to help you heal from the C-section. Like I said, I don't have the calendula salve on my site right now, but if you can request it, or you know what I mean, you can schedule, you can just like honestly comment and tell me to make the calendula salve, so I know that there's a demand for it, because if there's a demand, you know, I'll be happy to make it. But like I said, I'm a local herbalist. I just started my website, so if I do see like people have a demand for certain things, I would love to add it on the site as well. All right, and then the next article that I read was pretty fascinating. Is for calendula and diaper rashes. So if you have little ones, you know, they're prone to getting like diaper rashes and things like that. So researchers tested calendula ointment versus aloe vera for diaper rash. You know, aloe vera is really good for cell rejuvenation, especially burns and things like that. So I can see why they put calendula versus aloe, because aloe is pretty cool too. But the results were that calendula was way more effective at helping the diaper rash. So amazing. I also have a testimony I like to share with you guys with calendula that I found online. So this person makes calendula salves, and she started making it because her grandpa actually had a cancer spot, and so he's scheduled to have surgery, but then her grandma made a calendula salve and he put it on that spot ever so often, and by the time he was due for the surgery appointment, he canceled it because the spot was gone. Now, I'm not saying that calendula heals skin cancers, but the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the testimony. I would just test it out just like he did. He just applied it every so often on the thing, and you know, wha-bam. Nature's medicine is remarkable, so I would place my bets on that. Nature's medicine is so remarkable, I would give it a try. So here are some more medicinal benefits of calendula. It's good for menstrual cramps. It's good for digestive problems. So if you take it internally, it's really good with, it's gonna help you with stomach ulcers, soothing and protecting the stomach lining and intestines, and any inflammation in the gut. Any inflammation in the gut, it will be helpful. I hope you guys learned a little something about calendula. Thank you guys for joining me for today's herb talk. Like I said, make sure you go on my website, get you some goodies, help support a local herbalist. And if you have another condition that you want me to look further and dive into with it, go ahead. We do consultations on my website, so reach out to me, schedule a consultation, and I'll be happy to help. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in the next herb talk. God bless.